welcome to another video. Today from a bit of a different perspective. I hope you are doing well. My name is Jazz or V and this is my Leipzig book fair, Buchmesse vlog, and yeah, I really hope you will enjoy it. I am currently still at home. I still have to pack and I still have to decide what books I'm taking with me. But before I do that, I actually got a book in the mail that I bought specifically for the occasion, because on Saturday evening, Stephen Graham Jones has a panel at the Leipzig book fair, and I am considering going. I'm not 100% sold yet, and because, I have never read a book of his, I decided to get myself the Buffalo Hunter off of a secondhand store online, and I have not yet unboxed it, so I will do that with you now. I can't really show you the packaging because my name is everywhere in my address, so we're not doing that. But trust me, I have not looked at it yet, and we will do this together now. Okay, so please ignore the mess on my table. You see, I have my K-pop albums, K-pop stuff here. I have not yet tidied this. This is the book. I didn't flip it yet. I took it out and it was like that. It's a hardcover. It has a, what do you call it? A sleeve, right? Is it a sleeve? And now let's look at it. Wow. Okay. Oh, it looks good. So for the quality, it said good on the website. Wow. Oh, just a nice black paperback, but wow, it has inside pages. And damn, it's a chunky one. Oh, it looks good. Look at this. Yeah, we're unboxing right now. Wow, I like the font. I don't know, are you particular about your font? I really like the font. It's a good size. You see this? This is a good size. This is a good size font. It's massive pages. It's really big. Wow, okay. Nice. There's a little bit of damage here, as you can see. But, that's what you get with a secondhand book. And I think that's fine. There's also damage on the it's called a jacket, not a sleeve. Yeah, but I don't mind that. I am considering leaving the dust jacket at home and just taking the hardcover with me. That might be a good idea. But, yeah. So this is our first book for this little trip, and we've unboxed it now, and I'll probably read it or start reading it tomorrow in the train. So let me turn around again. So I have a 9-hour train ride, I think, in total, or a 9-hour trip. It's not a train ride, all of it, but a 9-hour trip tomorrow, which means I have a lot of time to read. And that's why I need to pack my books as well, and I also still need to pack my bags. It's the night before. Tomorrow I am leaving and I have classes in the morning for 4 hours, and then I will take the train and go to Germany. And I still need to, I have my tickets, but I still need to see if I can do seat reservations, because I'm traveling with Interrail, which means the ticket is it just exists the way it does. I can take the connection, I just have to put it into the app. But if I want a seat reservation, I can do this separately. And my hot tip, if you're from Switzerland and you want cheap seat reservations, get the ÖBB app, the Austrian train company app. I'm also not sure if and what I want to journal at the book fair, so I'm not yet sure if I'm taking a journal with me. But yeah, I have a traveling journal. It's really tiny, and I might take that one with me, but I'm not sure at the moment. So yeah, I think for now I will stop yapping. I'll take you with me for packing. I say I'll stop yapping. I'll be yapping a lot, and I'm doing an authentic vlog. I have a tripod. Kind of have to get used to how high up I need to hold that tripod so I can film myself. It's kind of weird. But yeah, so there will be shaky filming. I'm filming everything on my phone, and I'm excited. I hope I will do a good job, and it's gonna be fun for all of you. And yeah, let's go to Leipzig. Alright, this is my bag, and I looked up the weather in Leipzig, and it's kind of similar to here. So the beginning of spring, but not in the morning it's still 4 degrees. So I'm just gonna go for clothes that I would wear anyway. I've packed my bag, I've packed my clothes, so that's like the first thing I have to do. And now I'll get to pack my books and I'll show you what I am taking with me because I've taken a decision. Alright, so we're back here and these are the books, the 3 books I'm taking with me. These 2, I will leave the the dust jackets at home. This one here, I bought the last time I was in Leipzig, which is the reason why I'm reading it, because I'm like, dude, how come I was in a place and I bought a book from the place to read about the place? Not really, it's not really about Leipzig, but just as an homage, and then I didn't even read it. So yeah, my goal is to buy a new book from Leipzig, so I will read this one. And obviously the Buffalo Hunter, which I already talked about. And then here, this is the second Heaven Official's Blessing novel, which I am currently this far in. I'm on page 200 and here it says 99 out of 380, which means I'm almost done. Which is why I'm taking it with me, because I think I'll just finish it tomorrow. Is that a smart idea? And then I just have a dead weight in my bag. But it's okay. I'll put it in my luggage afterwards, so it doesn't really matter. And yeah, I'll have to see which book should I start with. I think this one here is a lot easier to read, and I'd be a lot quicker reading this one. But this one here is like more relevant. Look at my ATs over here. My babies. Oh, actually, yeah, I need to figure out if and what photo card I want to take with me. Actually, yeah, let's do that. But I'll be packing my books first. Oh, and also I decided to leave the dust jackets at home. I think I already said it, but in case I didn't, I will undust jacket those. Is this book pink? I think I never looked at it. If there was a weird cut here, it's because I had to sneeze 4 times. Anyways, this is the book. I did look at it. I know it. Anyways, and I also I just remembered. Kind of embarrassing. I have 2 books on my e-reader from the library. So I will also take my e-reader with me. In case I finish all of those before I'm on my way home, I'll download those onto my e-reader. I'll charge it and I'll take it with me. Yeah, that's how it goes if you have big reading plans and then suddenly you don't read that much. Anyways, packing my books now. And then I will choose a photo card with you. Okay guys, I'm currently feeling like I'm tripping. I just walked through the whole house 3 times. I'm looking for a very specific bag. It's a sling bag and I have it with me on every single trip and I just can't find it. But anyways, I will share with you the predicament of my bag situation. So I am unsure if I want to take my 80s bag with me. I have like more pins I could add here. The thing is, I could fit everything I need comfortably in here. I can fit a book in here, my huge wallet, a water bottle, and, well, yeah, anything else I need, I guess. I could also fit a tote bag in it, of course, which means I'll take a tote bag. But the question is, like, do I take only a tote bag or do I actually take the backpack? Now, this backpack is noisy, and I'm just thinking if I'm, like, at the, I don't know, I want to flaunt my teasism. Anyways, we are here because of photo cards. So I will show you my photo card holders that I usually take with me. So I actually have all 3 of them usually on this bag, which is a bit crazy. Maybe we need to look at it. So I have my Capybara Jungi photo card holder. Now these are all fake photo cards. I have a Jungi collection, but I would never leave my house with them. I'm too scared that something will happen to my baby. So yeah, we have a fake one in here and it's so cute. My babies. And then I got like, you know, a chick photo card holder for a Mingy picture, which is also, that's a fake photo card, again on purpose. And then I have it's a Shiba Inu, I think, but like a dog for Yunho. If you know, you know. So these are like the 3 I usually take with me. Sometimes I like swap them out. I could actually look if there's something for Yunho and Mingi that I could swap them out with. Anyways, then of course I will take my Pride lanyard with me because, you know, I'm going to actually, maybe I should be scared. I shouldn't be so chill about it. But like, I'm going to the corner of Germany where like hate crimes are a thing, like a serious, like genuine, not just like, oh yeah, it has happened once 20 years ago. It's like actually a thing. I'm still taking it with me, but I don't know. And the other pins I have are all like queer, so I'll have to see what I'll do about that. It just hit me because, you know, not only am I Black, I'm also gay. So yeah, and you know, I'm walking about my K-pop boys. Oh geez, no, I mean my authentic self. I'm not. Anyways, I will. Yeah. As for plushies, I have a bunch of, you know, 80s plushies, but I'm not taking any with me. I'm once again too scared I'll lose one, and yeah, like I can afford losing a fake photo card. I cannot afford losing an 80s plushie. That's just not. Am I crazy? Like, I know we get like this merch to use the merch, but I don't want to use the merch. I'm just too scared. I do have official merch on here. Obviously the bag is, and then this here is also official Yunho merch. But I'm just scared. I have more official Yunho merch, but I'm just scared of putting it on. But yeah, that's that. That's that. I think I'll take the bag because it's such a good size. I can put the tote bag. By the way, this tote bag, I have a million tote bag, and this one here is like 90th support meeting in Vienna. I wasn't even like officially at this. I just got the bag because I know the hosting union, obviously, because I used to be active. ESU is the European Student Union. I'm giving them a shout out. Anyways, but this bag is like the best tote bag I have because it's the only tote bag that has like this one long strap where you could put it over your shoulder, like, and then crossbody it, because I love crossbody bags, and this is the only tote bag I have that is a crossbody bag, as well as just a regular tote, you know, which, you know, that's why I always take it with me, even though, you know, I have better tote bags with better motifs, but that thing here, game changer. Anyways, I will go pack all of this. I will put this all in my luggage as well, because obviously I have my university backpack with me as well, which will have my laptop, my planner. It will have all my shit in there that I need for university, because I'm going directly from university. So I kind of have to like navigate this well. Okay, so this is my current luggage situation. We got all my clothes here, which is fine. And then over here, we got like all the other stuff. So we got my 2 books. We got all my photo cards and bags and stuff like that. So what's missing right now is my toiletries and these shoes, my house shoes. Because I cannot be in someone's living space without wearing footwear. It drives me crazy, so I have to do that. Oh, by the way, I am sleeping at a friend's house. Shout out to you. I love you. I can't wait to see you. And a very good friend's house. Love them. And I'm really excited. And a fun story, actually. Let me tell you. They actually thought I'm arriving today. Like, they sent me a message going like, so, any updates? And I was like, unpacking or what? Am I missing something? And it turns out they were like, oh, it's Wednesday, right? I'm like, yes, it's Wednesday today. I'm not coming today. And they're like, oh no, my bad. So we're both very excited to see each other. But yeah, I'll be there tomorrow. I'll be with you tomorrow. Can't wait to see you. I just remembered another essential I need to pack. This here is my commonplace journal. In this journal, I collect quotes. It's tiny. You see how small it is? And like it has, it doesn't have that many quotes yet. But you see, just like some quotes from like random stuff, from all kinds of things. From books, from things I just saw, from Glenn Martin's, because, you know, I discovered these little like inspiration, bro. And yeah. And I just remembered something, seeing this laying here. I need a bookmark. All my bookmarks are here. I feel some are missing. which means they're probably inside of a book. But yeah, I don't know if we have something that fits the Buffalo Hunter. I don't have that many like darkish one. Oh, we could take the FIFA one. Look at this. The FIFA one. Maybe. Not sure. Oh, or maybe something like this. Does this glow in the dark? Maybe. Is it dragons? Ugh, it's dragons. No. I thought it's like something creepy. Oh. This is a little creepy. I think it's Red Riding Hood, but that could be. Those are cute. Cute. Spacey. Might still end up just... Oh, there's still some here. No. Vintage. And another vintage one. Yeah. I don't know. I also have this one, which I got from... I'm making a huge mess. But this here, basically, this is oh, God. Sorry. This is a cloth bookmark, which I got from my bestie from... She lives in West Asia. I will not disclose the country, but she gifted me this, so I think I'll take this one. This is for you, Julia. Love you. Okay, I'll take a moment to be like very honest with you. I feel this has been like chaotic for me personally as well, but it's really good to like take you with me on that process, because going on a trip for me is always, I'm always really excited, but I always do everything last minute. I take every major decision the night before. And there have been times where I would have to get up at 7 a.m. for my travel, and I would be packing my bag at 4 a.m. That's kind of like the situation. And right now it's 10 in the evening, and that's early, but I'm ready to give up. I can't find a certain bag that I really need to take with me. Like, you know, in my head need to take with me. Is this like... This is this me versus disability. Anyways, yeah, it's a struggle. I can't find it. I don't know where it is. It's driving me crazy. I gotta be honest. And I kind of just don't want to do it right now. I want to do something fun for 2 hours for myself, and then it's gonna be midnight, right? And then I want to find that bag, that's just how my brain works. Because I just feel like, oh, but you're leaving for 4 days, which means you can't do anything fun, like be on PC for a few hours when you're gone, right? Because I don't have that with me. So yeah, I'm kind of struggling. But the good thing is, let's go with the positives. I'm gonna change my backdrop because I want to show you my art wall. So the positives are, I packed my clothes, which is great. I made decisions on what luggage I'm taking with me, what bags I'm taking with me, and I took the big decision of which books I'm taking with me. I've put my e-reader on charge, and before I go to bed, I'll make sure to download the 2 books that I have from the library. I think one of them I already downloaded. And like the last thing that's good, I'm really, really looking forward to this. Now, what is still on my to-do? Finding that bag, and I have to print my ticket. Because apparently it says I have to have the ticket printed, which means I will do that, of course, because we don't take any risks. And then the last thing I have to do is I actually need to reserve the seat for the connection. But that's fine. I already know which train I'm taking. I just quickly have to do a few clicks on my phone, and then I will have that done. But yeah, this is it. The problem with the printing the ticket, I'm already on problems again. Why am I like this? Is like, I want to put the ticket in that bag I can't find, and yeah, I'll survive. I'll find that bag. It has to be in this house. And it's not that big of a house. It's quite big, but it's like, it has to be in here somewhere. And there's only like 3 places it can like generally be in the chaos, and I'll find it. I'll find it, or I'll text my partner and they maybe have seen it and put it somewhere, but I will find it. Anyways, I hope this is the last time we speak today, and we will hear from each other and see from each other tomorrow when I'm on the road. Listen to On the Road by ATs, by the way. See you later. guys, we are currently in Basel train station. Look how beautiful. And we already ran into the first issue. You see the train at the bottom there, where it says in red, it says Ausfall, which means cancel. That's my train, but it's okay. So the reason is the usual trains from Germany are delayed, and so the Swiss don't let them enter the country, which means my train is stuck at the border, and I have to now drive with a different train to the border and catch that train. So yeah, that's the situation. I'm currently trying to figure out where the platform is for the train I have to catch. I got to platform 2 and I'm on my way there. But yeah, just a little status update. I am on the road. I had classes today morning, and now I'm just, yeah, in Basel already, and I should arrive at 9 p.m. in Leipzig if everything goes right. You know how it is with the trains, especially if you're from Europe. You know Deutsche Bahn. Everyone knows Deutsche Bahn. Everyone, yeah, loves or doesn't love Deutsche Bahn. Yeah, here again. Ausfall, this is my train, because I have to go to Mannheim and change there. So now I will be taking this one here and drive to Basel-Bad, because that is at the border. Anyways, talk to you later. Oh hi, it's me again. So I got some gifts for my host, like some vegan Swiss treats, and I'll just put them in my luggage. That's my luggage situation. This is my suitcase, and here's my backpack. That's my uni backpack, so got everything in there. And I'll also take a book out. I'll take the Buffalo Hunter out. First time visible today. I've been reading the Buffalo Hunter. I've read 2 chapters. I'm not even sure. 3, 2, whatever. And I think, you know how I said I bought the book secondhand, right? I ordered it online secondhand, but I think it's a new book. It just was damaged, so it was at a reduced price. Because it smells new, but when I opened it, it was like the way new books are, like no folds, nothing. So yeah, I got a new book, and it was just a little damaged. And as for the story, it's interesting. I read an insane sentence in the first chapter. Jesus Christ, I have to read it out. Or it's more than one sentence. So basically, it's in the end of the first chapter, and it goes, I didn't look around though. You can't look around every time you think you're not alone. Once you start, you never stop. Girl. I need to write that down. That's a quote I like. Anyways, I'm still on the train. I should arrive in 1.5 hours. We'll see how far I get in this book till then. And yeah, that's my update. See you later. It's dark. can't see outside. But yeah, I have a 30-minute delay. Maybe a little more like 40 minutes. No, 30. And we'll see what time I arrive. To leave, and yeah, I'm getting ready. I just want to show you what I put in my bag. Let's go. So I have, I made a whole drama about my pink bag, but I bought a new one. I do have my pink one, but I found a new one in Mannheim train station when I was there, so I bought it. And it's really pretty, and it's green. I love it. And yeah, let me show you what's in my bag for first day of LEIPZIGER Buchmesse. So this is my 80s backpack I'm taking with me, and here I have some snacks just in case, and then I got my current reading. I got a water bottle, and here I have my tote bag because I don't know if and how many books I will buy. And Johan is coming out of the bathroom. Hello, let's do a fit check. Me. Oh, this is fit check for my napalm era, and yeah, I got my photo card. Here we go, and my pride. Let's see if I get hate crime today. And things I still need is my ticket for the public transport and my commonplace journal. And look at these. These are my pins. Look at that, This one I got at the 80s concert. Yep. I don't know how good it will go. But anyways, I'm sitting outside now. I'm alone currently. My friend Johan has gone to see if they want to buy something. And yeah, so far we've only looked at the manga con and have not actually been at the book fair. We will go over to the book fair like now. It's like over there it starts. So the moment Johan is back we will go. And actually something exciting happened. I saw FIFA, which is an artist I've been a fan of for years now. I actually don't even know how many years, but I've been part of her Patreon for ever since she started the Patreon, which is a long time. And yeah, it's super exciting. And I got to talk to her. I showed her like my art wall at home, and she was like, she loved it so much. She asked me if I could send it to her on Instagram because she would like to save it. Like, so yeah, so I had like a little fan person moment. I was feeling very like, oh my god. And I didn't know she would come because she didn't post about it. Because if I'd known, I would have maybe brought her art book or like something from her that she could sign maybe. But yeah, I have a lot of her stuff signed because she used to sign all her art prints on Patreon. And yeah, that's my update at the moment. We will go into the actual book fair soon, and we have like 2 hours left. It closes at 6, so we have like 2 hours left today, but obviously I'm coming back tomorrow, so we have 2 hours together today. And yeah, we'll see what happens. So talk to you later. So first day of Buchmesse is over, and I didn't buy any books. Neither me nor my friend bought any books, but I will definitely buy books tomorrow. But yeah, today was mainly like scouting and looking at everything, and we went to the artist alley where I already told you a bit about, but I bought stuff at the artist alley, so I'll show you that in a second so you can see all the things I got today. I got like some flyers and stuff as well, so there's that. And yeah, no books yet. There were some interesting sci-fi books. The thing is, or like one of the reasons why I didn't buy anything yet is because everything was like translated to German. Not everything, but a lot of things. And the ones that were in original language I already read. They were like just the popular books. But there's an international corner in one of the halls, and I'll definitely go there tomorrow, so I will hopefully find some books in English that are in original language. I mean, it can be German or French as well that I could read. And yeah, there were 2 books from German authors that I found interesting. One is a sci-fi that I was like interested in, and the other one is a historical fiction that plays in Leipzig, which is like the main reason I would want to read it. But then I also saw there was a feminist book publisher, which is very interesting, and they had a series of essays that they had published, and all by German speaking women. And they also had a full-length novel, so I'll definitely go there again and check them out. And there was one publisher, they had the most beautiful edition, like, of novellas that have like Lovecraftian vibes, that's what they call it. And they were so pretty. I actually took a picture of one because I read the synopsis and I was like, oh, this sounds good. And I will go back there as well and see, maybe to get the one I took a picture of. But they look so pretty. I want to look it up first, because obviously it's a publisher, which means it's this publisher's editions, but this could also mean there are of the same book different editions. So I don't want to get like fooled by the edition. Maybe I could get a different version of the book. So yeah. And other than that, what can I say about the book fair in general? It was as I expected. It's like a convention, but for books, which is fun. Sorry, I'm looking over there because I was thinking, I hear people walk, but it's in the house. So there were a bunch of different publishers, and there were also a bunch of authors, which I have to say, it's a bit awkward when you like walk by. I mean, I get it. Like, you have to promote yourself, and I'm like, all my heart goes out to all these authors. I'm just speaking from from my perspective, that and also my friends, that when we were walking and then like someone was like, oh yeah, what are you interested in? And then we go like, oh, sci-fi. And they were like, oh, I wrote this sci-fi book. And then they like tell you all about it, and you read the synopsis and look at it and you realize like, this is not the kind of sci-fi I enjoy. And you kind of just have to tell them in like a kind way that you're not the target audience, because they're obviously, you know, they did so much work. And but yeah, that happened a few times because we both don't enjoy romance, and they were like romance sci-fi, and we were just like, this, the first like sentences of the synopsis sound so cool, and then suddenly we have a hetero relationship and we were like, oh no, the romance is just not for us. So yeah, that's kind of like, how do you handle these situations? So yeah, it's not easy, but yeah, they're promoting themselves, which is, you know, doing well. And I hope they get to sell a lot of books, a lot of authors who like indie publish their own books. And yeah, it's very interesting for German authors. I think it's like great that they get to have a space to do that, and they have like a lot of sci-fi and fantasy authors. And like one thing I just want to point out that's so interesting is like, we were walking through the fantasy hall first because obviously we both like sci-fi and fantasy, and then at the end we were more in like the lit hall, and like the difference in the amounts of people is crazy. Like in the not sci-fi, in the fantasy place, there's so many people. It was crazy to walk, and then we got into like the lit fic, and there's just like everyone there is like 40 plus, and like just like you have space and there's not a lot of people, so it's kind of, yeah, you see how it's very different, the vibes. And you know, as someone who enjoys lit fic a lot, I appreciated that there were a lot less people there. But yeah, I have plans for tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll go out 10 a.m. I'll be there, so I'm leaving here at around 9, a bit later. And then I want to be there for doors opening, and I'm staying until like 4. And I come back, we eat dinner, and then I will go out for the event of Stephen Graham Jones. I've been reading The Buffalo Hunter. I'm like almost 100 pages in. I fell asleep last night reading it, and I just read a bit before. It's not an easy read for me because of not the format, but the way it's written, because it's a diary, right? Or a lot of it is. So it's not so easy for me to read, but doing well. And I'm thinking if I maybe should listen to the audiobook to accompany it, just to make it a little easier on me, also on my tired eyes as well from like being out all day. But yeah, I mean, my goal is not to finish it before I get there, because tomorrow he will present The Buffalo Hunter. I'm quite sure it's getting a German translation, or it just got one, and he's like promoting in Germany for that German translation. So I don't think the idea is that you read the book and now we're gonna have a discussion on it, but more it's about promoting this book and like, you know, not being spoilery about it. So yeah, I'm very interested. I'm curious about the people. That starts at 7 tomorrow, so I'll be going there. And then other than that, it's time to show you the things that I got today. Oh, just hit myself. And for that, I will turn the camera. Alright, so let's just start with like the random miscellaneous stuff. I got like this magazine from it's just all the books they have from this publisher, and they are specialized on horror stories. So they have like a bunch of classic horror stories, and I just really love their design. They had their whole booth was just black and red. It's very, very nice to look at, and they just have a bunch of horror novels, and that's why I kind of got it, because I was like, oh, should I? Especially with my classics, I like the look of having them from a certain publisher. But yeah, so I got their whole what do we have in 2026. So that's fun. I'll just stack that on here on the Buffalo Hunter Hunter. Then the Paloma Publishing, that is the feminist publisher. So they have an essay collection, and they now newly had a novel, which sounds so interesting. It's giving me Miss Kim, no, not Miss Kim, no, it's giving me Kim Ji-young, born 1982 kind of vibes. So it's about a woman, unnamed, and about everything she does. Like it kind of says, like, she's a mother, she goes to work, she is cleaning, she is doing the clothes, the laundry, her food is burning because her child was like screaming at her, and then she gets glaucoma, I think you call it, and yeah, and then it's like she's like asking herself, does she even have space to be the sick person as well? So yeah, I read the synopsis of that one, and I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. And then they also have a bunch of essays, you see, some are by politicians, and yeah, just very feminist, love it, and I'm interested. So yeah, got their little booklet too, because, you know, I want to keep them in mind. Then this I got kind of for like my work. I just got like the entire nominee list of the German Youth Literature Prize. Here we go, the pamphlet, that's what you call it, just because I'm interested for work reasons, since I work with young people. And yeah, then here I got a blurb for a book. This guy was there and he wrote a sci-fi novel, and he gave me a blurb. So yeah, it's good he had a blurb, because, you know, how do we say I'm not interested in your book? I'm not saying I'm not, but just like, it's difficult if you're not going to buy the book and they told you all about it. So yeah, he got a blurb, which I'm going to look into if I like the writing style, because the story sounds interesting. And then, was that? Let me see, is my bag empty? Oh no, I have more. Okay. Then I got, yes. So this here is also by an author who was there, and he writes middle grade fiction, and he's had 2 books that were like steampunk fiction, and I talked to him as well, because I was mainly interested what his age range is, and I told him, I was like, yeah, we need to get boys into reading more, because that's kind of a big thing in school for me. It's like, what can I read, or what can I offer boys, because usually in the age that I teach, so middle school, boys stop reading. And he was very much like, oh yeah, that's one of the reasons he writes the way he writes, is because he also thinks it's so important. And even though it's a small audience, and I said, it's not a small audience, they just have nothing to read, so they don't read. But if they do, there would be a bigger audience. Yeah, we kind of chatted, and he has 2 books in a series, and another one that he told me would be good to read in a class setting. So I will check out his works in general and look into the other one, if that might be something I would want for school. So yeah, because I'm also planning to create like a classroom library for my students. And then this here, I got because I was staring a little too long at this cover. I mean, positively. So the author, I think, was sitting there and he saw me like looking at the cover because this is the cover and I think it's so cool because there's so much happening in such little space. And he just handed me his little pamphlet, which, you know, we take. So I actually know nothing about it. Seems to be a fantasy series with 3 books, and I'll look into it. But fantasy, and I mean, you know, we love a good map. I mean, like that already speaks for you, and it's everything is like there's like the dragon mountain range over here. Like this just sounds good. Anyways, I'll look into that one too. Oh, and then finally, this is kind of, yeah, I got this for free, and they kind of handed out a free book voucher, and then we went there, and it was just Christian books. Like, I could have gotten a Bible instead. Maybe I should have gotten a Bible instead. And this, I'm not going to keep it. I think it's 10 stories of people from Eastern Germany, kind of how they found to God, and I'm like, you know, that's just not me. So yeah, there's that. And then what I still have is I got some stuff at the Artist Alley. So I actually only bought from one artist, but I got like some other things. So one artist, they had free bookmarks, and I know this artwork. Their name is Jamila Knopf, and I've seen their art before. A journaler I watched used it for a cover page in their book journal. But yeah, very cute, and you know, I love a good bookmark. And then I got like some cards of artists that I'm thinking like, oh, these two especially, I was like, oh, I love their art style, but I just kind of don't have the capacity to get into that right now and like buy, because I can't buy prints with my luggage, so it's kind of difficult. But I kept them so I can follow them on Instagram. And then I already told you I met Fifal, and I went to Fifal's stand twice, I think. Yeah, I went twice. So the first time she wasn't there, and Fifal art, and her assistant partner was there and gave me, like, just gifted me things because I showed them my art wall, and they were like, oh wow, you've been here around for a long time. And like, because I have some art that is like old of hers, and yeah, they gifted me a thank you card and 2 stickers. I love the moldy bread sticker, it's amazing. So I got Fifal freebies, and I got to talk to her. My friend Johan filmed a bit of the interaction, and I got to talk to her for quite a while, and it was amazing. I didn't think I'd see her, and yeah, she was very impressed with my art walls. Like, she looked at it and she was like, oh, you've been here for a long time. And I'm like, yeah, I've been here from the start. But yeah, and then the one artist I actually did buy from was, I got some stickers from them. So I got 3 sticker sheets from them. You know, I love mushrooms, so I really had to get both of these mushroom sticker sheets. And then they had a thing that if you buy 3 sticker sheets, it's cheaper. So obviously, what did I do? I also bought this one, the Pride Bears. I was thinking that when I do my Pride spread for June with the books I want to read, Pride TBR, I will use these. And then I also got this super cute Tatra sticker with the mushroom. Do you see this? Amazing. I love it. So yeah, that's kind of my haul. That's my haul. And I think tomorrow you'll get a book haul because I'm definitely buying books and I'm excited. So I will clear this up now and go to bed in a bit. Still read a bit first, and I think I'll turn on the audiobook and read The Buffalo Hunter Hunter. This book spine, by the way, amazing. It's silver. I love it. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. So let me give you a little update into what has happened. So today morning I left to be here at 10 a.m. I arrived a bit after 10 and it took me about 15 minutes to queue to get in. So yeah, just like right now I exited already. So it is like afternoon. I think it's 2:30, a bit past 2:30 right now. So I've been here for 4.5 hours. So yeah, it's very windy. It's actually quite cold. It was a lot colder inside, but it was always too warm inside. But today is actually a lot colder than yesterday evening even. And yeah, so first I went to check out the halls I hadn't checked out yet yesterday. So one had like a lot of international booksellers. Like mainly I thought it was very interesting. They had a lot of European literature translated into German, and I actually got some pamphlets from them, especially from like Slovakia, I think, and I took pictures as well. And they had like all the countries had like their own little corner, and Switzerland was in a different hall. I of course went to check out Switzerland as well, and it was funny. They had Swiss German books there, which, you know, if someone from Germany buys them, they don't really understand it. But yeah, even Swiss people struggle to understand it. Oh, the sun just came out. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. And then after checking out like these places, oh, there was also in the hall where Switzerland was in, the main focus I think was illustration and like book covers and book illustration, and they had like their own artist alley there, which was very cool. They had like artists who were presenting their works, and yeah, I hope the wind is not impacting the audio too much, but we'll see. I hope I can kind of manage. And then after I checked out these places, I went to the halls I've already seen, and I got books that piqued my interest yesterday and bought some books. And I will actually give you a little haul of the books I got, and I'll show you like right here. I will set up my tripod so we can film and I can tell you about the books. So let's get going. Alright, let's look at the books I actually bought today. So first off, I got this book, which is from the feminist publisher, which I already told you yesterday that I was interested in, and this book is the one that I was interested in. And they also had a cap that I got which says patriarchy proofreaders. I just really like that. I thought it's cool. So yeah, that's like the first book I got. Oh, you see how windy it is when I have the book. I got this book here, which is called The Last Kosmonaut. It's in German, original, and it's a sci-fi book, and it's about this woman. She's in space, and the situation is that the Eastern German state never fell, like the wall never fell. So it's kind of an alternative rewriting of history into a future. So yeah, this kind of sci-fi angle, which I'm excited about. I just got this at the Hugendubel, so like the main bookstore place. The same for this one. I got The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet, so nothing like specific book fair about it, but yeah, they had it. They had some English books, and yeah, I've been interested in getting this, and I really love the Monk and Robot series by Becky Chandler, so I'm really curious about that. Oh, heard good things about it. I have to flip those because the wind is coming from here. Okay, then sci-fi book. It's called Venomous Lumpsucker, and I've never heard of this before. It just spoke to me. The colors, I think the cover spoke to me first, and then I kind of read what it's about, and it's about a future. I think it doesn't state it's on our planet, but it's like kind of a future, and it's not a utopian future. It's just how it might continue, and it's about two people who are trying to find, I think it's the venomous lumpsucker that is actually the animal they're trying to find in the ocean, in the Baltic Sea, and the Baltic Sea is contaminated with, just the aftermath of whatever is happening in our world today. And yeah, it just kind of spoke to me, and I just felt like, why not? That's great. And then, this is a secret between you and me, I got Dune, but I didn't get Dune for me. I got Dune for my friend who I'm staying with. My friend who I'm staying with loves Dune, or I don't know if they love it, but they're obsessed with Dune. Let's just say like that. As someone who has obsessions too, love is sometimes a difficult word to use. Now, today evening, today in a few hours, I will give them this new copy of Dune, but I will make them show us the vlog their current copy of Dune, because we talked about it, and they said like, yeah, maybe if they would have like, they feel like they have the funds for it, they would get themselves a new copy of Dune. And I was thinking already then, like when they were telling me about it, my brain was like, oh, I think I have to buy them a copy of Dune. So that's what I did. I got them a copy of Dune, and I hope they'll be happy. They'll be happy for sure, because I'll make them show their copy. Their copy is wrecked, like I'm not even joking, guys, it's destroyed. Okay, and then remember I got this horror pamphlet yesterday. I of course had to get some of these horror books, and I got 2 translated works. I got an Alexei K. Tolstoy book, which was translated from French, written in 1840. I love that they put the year, and they also put like from what language is it translated. They have a number because they have, I think, a total of 110 books, I think, or 11. And yeah, I just love the look. I already loved it yesterday. And then of course that's the main one I wanted to get, was to get the Nikolai Gogol one that they have. Is that all for the books I got? Let me see. Yeah, I think these are all the books I got. So not too bad, right? So we got a stack of books here. Oh, maybe we can turn the camera to look at it. Oh, so this is my stack of books. So yeah, and a hat, of course. Here we go. So that's my haul for today. I finally got some books at the book fair. That's great. And now I'll be heading towards the city. I still want to buy some stuff that I can only buy in Germany because they don't exist in Switzerland. And then I will return to my guest house and hopefully be able to gift that copy of Dune. Can you show us your Dune book?
I will not take too much judgment. This is a beloved book, and I am taking it everywhere, mostly. I've stopped taking it like everywhere, but that's why it looks like this.
Perfect.
It's widely loved. Jazz is very unhappy with my reading habits in the form of me having
destroyed books.
Not destroyed books. My other books.
That's not destroyed.
Yeah, it's the only one. The other books I have, they look normal, but you're even not happy with this. So I don't have like a reading mark or something. I always just like pinch the page, so I know which page exactly I'm on. And if I take notes in a book, then to remind myself on which page the note is, I will just rip the edge off, so I can see from the side where the noted page is.
Crazy!
I think that is very normal behavior.
Crazy!
I understand that, like, this would be fine. Now we're getting a bit out of hand. But it still works, and these are not important pages.
Okay. Alright. The Dune Book of Doom! Guys, I'm walking in the rain. So I was going to this authors event, right? And it was completely full. So they had to like actually tell the people to go home again. And yeah, I already had a feeling. I already talked about that I was thinking it might be a little difficult to get in. And indeed it was. I'm just filming the streets ahead of me. But what happened was there was a girl there. She was really frustrated about that. She seems to be like a big fan. And then she said like, but I have the books with me so he could sign them. And then the lady there was like, I guess I can go and ask the author. And then she actually went to ask the author, also Stephen Graham Jones. She went to ask him if he could come, and then he came actually, and he did sign books. There were only like me and one other person who wanted his signature, so it was actually an event of 2 authors, so maybe there were a lot of people there for the other author as well. But yeah, we got signatures. So I got my book signed, even though, you know, I couldn't hear him talk about it. I'm a little sad because I'm kind of done with the book. I managed, and I'm just kind of sad because I would have been very curious to hear from him about it. Of course, you know how it is, but yeah, it is what it is. And I did get to meet him. I exchanged some words with him, and yeah, now I'm leaving again. But it's okay. I mean, honestly, if it wouldn't have rained, I would have made it on time. I mean, I was on time, but I would have made it like 10 minutes earlier, which means there would have been less people probably. But yeah, I had to go back to get my umbrella, and so I missed my public transport. But it's okay. I'm not too hung up because, you know, it would be way worse if I was like a huge fan of his. I'm just a casual reader at this point because I read 1 book. You know, I'm an imposter of anything, so it's okay if I didn't get in. I feel very bad for the people who are actually big fans who didn't get to go in. That's actually sad for them. That's sad. It's my update. I'm now walking back to the tram, and I'll stop yapping. And I think I'll still take you with me on my way home tomorrow, but I feel like Leipzig Book Fair is actually like coming to an end here for me, at least the bookish part. I'm obviously still going to read in the train. I'm very excited for that. We'll have to travel home, but this is it for now. I'm currently packing, trying to make everything fit. We'll see. I still have 2 books there to pack, and I have my Buffalo Hunter to pack, but I thought I'd quickly show you the signature. Look here. Jazz. Oh, to have had teeth this sharp in 1912. So yeah, got that done. And I'm done with the book. I'll get my review soon. Yo! Hello! Familiar background? I am back home. I've made it. I already ate dinner. I already unpacked most of my things. Not all of them, but yeah. I'm back home. I made it. I had a good train trip. No delays, or barely any. And I read almost a complete book, but I was also very tired, so I kept falling asleep, so I couldn't read the whole book, but it's a really good book I'm reading. And yeah, I think it's time to officially say goodbye here. And yeah, see you next week. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, click the notification bell so you don't miss one of my uploads. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.